For those of you young souls that are getting into SMMA, whether you're in your teenage years, your 20s, 30s, 40s, or 70s, it doesn't matter. I'm going to give you some SMMA pricing strategies to help you with signing your first client, to help you eliminate the imposter syndrome that comes with asking for thousands of dollars or hundreds, whatever makes you uncomfortable, without having ever worked with a client before and having minimal to no experience. Ladies and gents, welcome to this video. This channel has over 300 videos on helping you start and scale an agency. My name is Taylor Benchard. I have a seven-figure agency called Better AMS. We're an advertising agency. We do about 130 to 160K per month in MRR, monthly recurring revenue. Let's get straight into this video. So, how do we eliminate the risk? One of the things you can do is charge end of month if they're happy with the results / the service, whatever it is. Now, what does this look like? How could this work? Well, let's say that you do web design. Okay, you're creating websites for people. Okay, great. Well, you create a website, and at the end of the month, it probably won't take you more than a month, if not a couple weeks or a few weeks to make this website. Especially if it's for your first client. I can't imagine that it's that complicated. You would show them the website and say, hey, John, do you like the website? Yeah, I do. Okay, great. Well, it's $1,500 or $2,000 or $3,000, whatever you told them it was going to be in the beginning. You can say, hey, John, look, I want to build you this website. It'll be $3,000, but you only need to pay me if you're happy with it. So I'm going to show you the website at the end of the month. You know, whatever, you only need to pay me if you're happy with it. This is just how I'm working right now because I haven't worked with many clients before. And because of this, you know, I'm basically taking all the risk. I'm assuming that you're going to like it and that you're going to want to pay for it, right? Something like that. You could ask for a micro deposit of like $250 or something. Doesn't really matter. Another thing you could do, an example is like if you're doing PPC, pay-per-click advertising, or any type of service where you're driving traffic, you can say, look, pay at the end of the month. If you're happy with the results that you're seeing, if we've increased your sales and you think it justifies a fee of $2,000 per month, you can pay me at the end of this month. So paying end of month is one way to eliminate the risk, right? The client doesn't have to pay this upfront amount and then worry that like, oh, wow, is it going to be worth the $2,000 that I paid him or her? Like this is the fear of the clients, right? And this is the fear of you that you have when you're signing your first client. You're like, holy shit, I don't know if I'm going to get any results. I don't know if they're going to be happy. I know this fear. I've signed my first client when I was 19 years old. I signed at 19 years old. It was super scary. And I did not do this. I charged an upfront amount of $4,000 per month. And it was like, I cannot tell you how sick I felt to my stomach. It was like, I just didn't have the proper guidance or mentorship. Now, fortunately, that deal went through, and you know the agency went to the $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 per month very shortly after. But it wasn't great for my mental health, and it probably wasn't the best way for me to feel confident on that sales call because I barely was able to say it. I mean, I was sweating balls, ladies and gents. Like, I can't believe that we are where we are today, given where I was then. CRO, let's say that you're doing conversion rate optimization. Okay, cool. Well, this is really easy. Again, at the end of the month, is the client happy with the results? Have you proven that you've increased the conversion rate of whatever it is that you're doing? Okay, so these are all great examples where you can just basically ask for what you want to charge for, but charge at the end of the month if the client is happy. Now, let's say you get to the end of the month and the client says, you know what, I really like this. This has been great. Yeah, I want to pay you. Well, fantastic. Okay, John, it's $2,000. You can wire me that. And moving forward, we'll just do end of month payments always. So whatever. Now, once you've got a few happy clients and you've got some results, you've got some confidence, and you think, you know what, I can do this. This is great. And you see a client's account, you see a prospect and you see their situation. You think, I can definitely help this person. You have the right to charge up front if you have a lot of case studies and experience and you just have that level of confidence. That's totally fine. You can go for it, charge up front. Now, keep in mind, this is also a pricing strategy. Even if you have a tremendous amount of experience, you can still use this if you feel like it's helping you increase your close rate percentages, right? So it may work in the beginning when you have no experience. It might also be better for when you have tremendous amounts of experience. I don't know. I think for web design purposes, you know, if you have a lot of experience and and you've been doing this for years, or you've had dozens and dozens of clients, you need to charge something up front and have a deposit and whatever. It's too much risk. So there are certain scenarios, in my opinion, where you need to charge something up front. Okay. Another thing you can do is charge on performance. This eliminates the risk entirely. So there's no upfront fee. There's no retainer. It's just, hey, John, you're going to pay a percentage of revenue when the ROAS, the return on ad spend, is above X. Or, it's going to be $20 a lead. You could do a PPL model, a pay per lead model, where you charge the client, $20 per lead. There's a lot of other pricing models you can do on performance. Now, it's very contingent upon the service that you're offering. Not all service offerings can do something on performance, like a web design. You can't do performance with web design. But there are certain things you can do performance with, and this is also potentially a good option for when you're signing your first client. Now, I don't recommend you actually do performance when you're signing your first client, because you probably don't even have any conceptualization of what you could charge on performance and what would be a reasonable amount or percentage or structure or whatever, because you lack the experience. So I just recommend you stick with a flat fee retainer. You charge at the end of the month, and you only charge them if they're happy with the results/service that you've provided them. Okay, and make sure it's at the end of the month. You don't want to commit to some 6-month project and say, at the end of these 6 months, if you're happy with my hundreds and hundreds of hours of work, you can pay me. It's like, no. This is not what we're trying to do. Minimum viable service, and we need to make sure that we can service these clients and give them enough data and whatever so that they can make a decision on whether or not they want to pay you at the end of the month, at the end of 30 days. Okay? Ladies and gents, if you found this helpful and you're on your journey of starting an agency, or maybe you're watching this video and you're already doing $5, $10, $15, $20,000 per month, whatever it is, I'm about to launch a program called Agency Birth. It's going to help you go from $0 to $10,000 per month. And I'll drop a waitlist link in the description below this video. I think it'll be a phenomenal program for those of you who want to start an agency. I'm thinking of launching it for free. I'm still not sure if we launch it paid, it'll be like $99 a month or something like this. Something nominal, okay? Not thousands of dollars. And that's it. Now, if you're already a very talented agency owner, if you're doing 7 figures or you're doing $50,000 a month, which I don't think you would be doing if you're watching this video, but if that is you, there will be another link in the description where you can talk to me personally, and maybe I can help you scale up to $100,000 a month, and I can give you a free agency audit, and maybe you'd be a good fit for agency and I don't know. So, ladies and gents, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, hit the subscribe button. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Much love, you guys. Ciao. Hey friend, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to watch another one that's extremely valuable, I just selected it for you, and you can check it out by clicking it right there on the other side of the screen across from my face. All right, friend, enjoy. Thanks for watching the channel.